Here are the 5 things we did to preserve one of the last standing boathouses on Spring Lake. So because this is one of the last standing boathouses on Spring Lake, there's a lot of selections and product choices we made to make sure this lasts for a lifetime. As we start here, the stairs cascading down the hillside had been an old wooden structure, and so we actually completely demoed the wooden structure here. The stairs were uncomfortable, they didn't really make sense, they weren't very wide, and so in selection here we moved to a 5-foot width stair section. We added in a few custom landings heading down the stairway with a couple custom benches to allow for a little bit more comfort and seating, especially with a great view like this. So as we head down the stairway here, the first thing we'll note is the depth of this tread. One thing the client really wanted to focus on here is having a very comfortable access down to the boathouse, down to the actual dock itself to get on their boat. And so one thing here is we're almost at about a 16-inch run with only a 6-inch rise or so here. TimberTech with their PVC decking allows us to have a very unique tread detail here with a few different items. They're 5.5-inch decking, they're 3.5-inch, and they're 7.25. That allowed us to get that rise and that run component also while looking very beautiful and aesthetically pleasing as well. As we kind of head down, you can see things are very comfortable. One thing you'll note here is we're installing an in-light lighting to allow additional comfort even into dusk and into the evening as the clients and their family is accessing the boat and the boathouse. So that is something that will be cascading down the stair as well. The horizontal cable was chosen for its view component, its aesthetic capabilities, and also its long lifespan as well. Custom aluminum powder-coated IRX railing from TimberTech AZEK with the horizontal cable that you'll see flow all the way down this stairway, around the stair down to the dock, and around the actual boathouse as well too. So everything is flowing naturally with the same aesthetic. As we continue to come down, we have a few different benches here that allow some viewing components as well, just kind of sunken in. One thing you'll note here, you'll start to see is the choice around our framing components. We went with a black Owens Corning composite framing, again, choosing a product that's gonna last a lifetime with intentionality, so there's never needing any maintenance or repairs or anything substantial with this boathouse with the legacy that it holds. You'll see that on the detail around the actual benches with the sunken in PVC decking from TimberTech AZEK. This is the coastline color, mimicking a weathered Ipe, so again, mimicking that exotic hardwood to withhold the actual legacy that this boathouse carries. As you'll start to see, our riser detail is also the black Owens Corning as well too, giving it that nice sleek look, tying in with the railing, and also the actual stringers here are all the Owens Corning with 6x6 posts with the Owens Corning structural posts as well too. We chose all of those products with intentionality around this frame being as strong as possible and not needing any maintenance or any repairs for future to come. So when using the Owens Corning composite framing, one thing you'll note is when we're cutting our stringers for our stairways, you can actually take a sledgehammer to the actual tip of that tread and it will not crack. That is a very intentional detail here for the strongest stair system possible to, again, last a lifetime. So that was very important to the structural components of this stairway as we come down the hill and as we also cascade down to the dock as well too. As we come around this way, this is where we kind of enter into the boathouse. We did replace all the decking inside this additional structure on the boathouse. This is the top section. We got more of like a living room type feel once these canvases are off. We got couches, fridges, spot for the homeowner and their family to relax and kind of get out of the sun a little bit. Really beautiful when these are all off and the screens are open. But we can go around both sides. This is one way around the boathouse where we can move to the front section. The front section up here becomes an amazing spot to lay out, grab some sun, and also enjoy a meal. And again, this beautiful view on the lake. We're on the north side of Spring Lake, and Honestly, you can see for quite a long ways. I bet you probably even a mile down the stretch of the lake here. So again, great spot to lay out. This is an original boathouse that used to have a boat access that would go underneath. It does not exist anymore. It's all storage below. But again, this wide space up top here allows for a lot of usability during the amazing Michigan summer months that we have. So the client has a lot of layout chairs here, a nice little dining set that kind of comes off the other access of this structure up top here. The client also has a very nice awning above here too that moves off over top here too to add additional shade if there is any seating that wants to be done out here and kind of getting out of the sun as well. One of the main reasons for selecting horizontal cable from IRX for this application is the viewing component. When sitting down and looking through the railing, the horizontalness of the horizontal cable really blends in, being parallel with the water. Something we end up using a lot in our applications on waterfront builds. The ability to really see that cable really disappear through the railing is definitely a must when on the lake shore. So even when you're sitting down in these chairs, you're really seeing through the railing with how it blends in parallelly with the water. What an amazing crystal morning out here. Just again, soaking up the view, and what a great spot to relax for a Michigan summer. Now we're gonna head down. We're gonna go back around the boathouse. We're gonna go down to the dock area. Before we get down to the dock, I'm gonna highlight a little bit about how this lighting is gonna help with access down to the dock area. As you've seen the stairs cascade down and meet up with the boathouse, but also come down this way down to the lower dock area. We're gonna be doing a Inlight Evo Hide 7-inch strip light every other step, and that will really project light with multiple functions and capabilities to change brightness and color of that light to really help blend that transition down from the top down to the dock, even during the evening, which is gonna be great. Again, you still see that same comfort of the stairs flowing down and then heading back into this area. We did have to do a new design here as there were some landscape steps, but in order to continue with that comfort of that deep tread and the tread detail, we did a full redesign of how these stairs access down to the dock area. So we can kind of head down this way now. That lighting will bring us down and then connect us into the lower level. We have the landscape steps that meet up right to the stairs here. One thing that's amazing about the Owens Corning composite framing is the ability to really get into the ground with this material, and you're not going to see that rot and decay. So even in multiple areas of this stairway and when we meet the landscape right here, you're able to really get that framing material into the ground, and you're not going to have those issues like you would with wood with rot and decay in those moisture elements like the earth and material around this area. As we head into the landscape, we also have access to storage below here in the existing boathouse, which makes this kind of a seamless transition as we head into the dock. One thing to consider in docks, especially in these types of areas along the Great Lakes, is the actual lifespan of the materials as well too. So we did go ahead and use a TimberTech Max PVC decking as well. We have additional thickness of this decking to allow us to span wider with less framing joists on these docks. And so we were able to use that product all the way through here for max strength and max long-term usability. It's such an amazing product for being cooler to the touch on your feet, again with the weathered Ipe exotic hardwood look with the coastline color in the vintage collection from TimberTech AZEK. What an amazing product to keep us moving all the way down this dock, being obviously safe for everyone, slip protection as well too, everyone for the family to be able to get to the dock safely and also be comfortable on your feet as well too. There's a small bump out here that kind of shows some of the old components of this boathouse and really the use that was here. And yeah, this is a great area to maybe have a cup of coffee or something to kind of break off for a moment, but we were able to replace all of that as well too to his existing form. We're extremely excited for these homeowners as they head into the season to use this amazing property. The boathouse now has a lot of product choices that are going to help it last for years to come, for more memories for this family, and for a legacy for years to come on an amazing spot like this.